Hey, hello viewers, how are you doing? In today's video, we are going to concentrate on likely JAMB questions. Yes, likely JAMB questions for 2026. And in today's video, we are going to be doing more of these likely JAMB questions so you can see what you are going to expect. But this video now is going to concentrate on likely JAMB question on acid and base. Likely JAMB question on acid and base. So we are going to do like 10 or 15 questions on acid and base. So you can see the type of questions you are going to be expecting in acid and base. Now, let's pick on the first question here. Now, the first question says the pH of a first solution WXYZ are 4, 6, 8, 10 respectively. Therefore, A, none of these solutions is acidic. Now, B, the pH of Y is made more acidic by addition of distilled water. Now, C, Z is the most acidic solution. D, W is the most acidic solution, and X is neutral. So those are the major things. So now, first thing I want you to understand in this question is that the question is about pH scale. That's the first thing. And second thing is that they want you to know the one that is a true statement here. A true statement. Let's actually understand this particular question before we now know the answer we are going to choose. Now, if we have something like this is a scale. And from here to here is what we call the acidic, and in the middle we're going to drop this is going to be neutral, and from here to here is alkaline. That is how a pH scale look like. Now the pH scale has what we call values that assign them. So if something is starting from 1 here to around 6 something, maybe 6.9, you know that they are acidic. Now if something is 7 here, you know they are what? They are neutral. If something is from here, that's from 8 to 14, 8 to 14, you know they are what? They are alkaline. Yes, they are alkaline. Now let's talk about this again. From here, around this side now, around this particular side is more acidic. More acidic. This side is acidic, but it's not as acidic as this. You understand? So this side is acidic, but it's not as this particular side. This is the more acidic. What is the reason? As you're going like this, you're nearing to the neutral. Neutral is where the particular destiny is not an acid and is not a base. You understand that? It's not an acid and it's not a base. So when you are going towards like this, you are nearing the what? The neutral. So here will not be as acidic as this. So any substance or any element or compound that is found around here that is acidic is going to be more acidic, is going to be around here. Now let's go to the strong acid are here. Why the weak acid are there? You understand now? The strong acid, you know that they are the one that ionize completely in water, giving out your hydrogen ions. While the weak ones are the one that ionize partially. So coming to this now, you can see that here is the weak acids, and coming to alkalines, here the neutral is in the middle. And what are the neutral? Something like your water. Water is neutral. Even when acid and base react, the salt that was formed is neutral. And that's the major thing. They actually call the reaction between acid and base as neutralization reaction. Reason is because after the acid and base react, they try to what? They tend to what? Neutralize itself. But this thing can only happen when majorly you have your strong acid reacting with stronger base, then weak acid reacting with base. Now let's go again. So coming to here now, alkalines. Where do you think will be the strongest alkaline? Where do you think? I think it's going to be here. What you think is going to be, because the reason is that this side is closer to the neutral. Do you understand now? Since it's closer to the neutral, the weak basis will be found here. Now here will be the what? The strong alkaline. So in this video, I think I'm going to drop a pH scale that has colors so you can know how to identify them with their colors. So that's that one. So now let's start. We now say that we have W, X, Y, and Z. And here is 4, 6, 8, and 10. Now if we look at this now, these ones are acids. From what I showed you here, 1 to 6 is an acid. Then this is a what? Is a base. This one is a strong base here. Like this one is a stronger base than this. You understand? This one is more stronger than this. Then coming to the acid, this one is stronger than this. Why? Because this one will be found around here. Why this will be found around where? Will be found around here. So now coming to this 10, which is to be found around here, why the 8 will be found around here. So at this particular point in time, you know that the Z here is a strong base. Now why W here is a what? A what? Strong acid. Got it right. Now let's go on. So A here said none of the solution is acidic. Now B said the pH of Y is made more acidic. But this is none of this solution is acidic. You know it's a lie because we know that 1, 4, and 6 are acidic. True or false? True. Now B, the pH of Y is made more acidic by addition of distilled water. Is it made more acidic by addition of distilled water? Do you is no. The only reason is because if you add water, which is already neutral, to an acid, whether it's it was very, very acidic, if you keep adding water, what do you think will do? Okay, I want to give an example. If you have a sugar, like maybe 3 listen of sugar, and you keep adding water, what are you doing to that sugar? You are doing what? You are neutralizing that sugar. That's the same thing that happens in acid here. You are trying to do what? You are adding more water in the acid. The acid loses its own what? This thing and becomes what? More neutral. Now, so this is out. This is out. Now we have Z is the most acidic. Is Z the most acidic? Z is not even an acid. Look at it here. Z is not even an acid. Now, W is the most acidic solution. Most acidic. Yes, it's most acidic solution. So we'll pick this one now. Wait for the next. X is neutral. No neutral element in here. Is there any neutral? Is there any neutral element? No. So that's it for that first question. Now, let's move on to the second question. Hope you enjoyed the first question. If you're enjoying this video now, please, if your hands is not too busy, smash that subscribe button, like, and let's go on to number 2.